Yeah, just
Okay.
go ahead and go for it. Okay, so let's start then with what is this? So what are we doing?
What are we doing? This is a podcast all about water.
All about water.
So, but not only about water.
It's not just about water?
No, it's about life.
Because I was like, oh no, now what are we doing?
I'm going off script. I personally am a huge podcast fan.
Yes.
And
As am I.
Oh, as are most of us here.
Are these animal crackers down here? No, okay.
No, it's almonds.
Almonds, okay.
And so I thought, well, what better way to turn my passion for podcasts? How could that better be directed than into a podcast? So you let me buy all this stuff.
I did.
And so here we are. And this is the first episode.
The very first one, which is exciting because you've been wanting to do this for years.
All my life.
All your life.
Since podcasts were invented. Even though this first episode is more of a meet and greet and not just about water, we still wanted the listeners to, get the vibe of the show. We've got a lot of interesting stuff happening, and we do a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, cool stuff that I don't think anybody knows that we actually do.
Yeah, like cool stuff that I didn't know about before I started working here just a year ago, that's for sure.
Yeah, because I drink water and I want to save water, and that's about the extent of my water knowledge. Don't tell my boss before I started here. No. I mean, I do have a background in sustainability and conservation education, and so I know a lot about water, but I come from the background of more of a natural resource realm of things. So the actual process of treating and all that stuff is totally new to me and fascinating. And I'm glad that we have this outlet to let people see truly how cool a lot of the things are that we do.
Yeah. Who are you?
So I'm Katy Holloway, and I am the customer engagement lead over this section that handles a lot of the social media and things like that. And my co-host is...
John-Michael Perkins, and I'm a communications specialist.
Yeah.
My main thing is social media, so if you're not following us on all of the social media, you should go ahead and do that.
I always call you my social media manager, and I think I'm just going to go run with that all the time now.
Yeah?
I'm just going to... Your unofficial title, social media manager.
It's a little more meaningful than communication specialist.
Yeah, because I feel like that's not what your job should just be.
Yeah.
You know what my dream title I've always wanted, so my background again is within zoos and aquariums, and so there is a position in some zoos that is the director of fun. That would be my dream job.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Which is pretty much what I did there and what I'm doing, kind of what I'm doing now, but director of fun, making sure everybody has a fun experience.
Yeah.
Isn't that an amazing job title?
Yeah, that is a good job.
Just director of fun.
My dream job title, lottery winner.
Well, yes.
I feel like a morning DJ.
I wish. This is why I can't wait to have the video that goes along with this, because I wish the listeners could see how straight deadpan your face was, because I feel like a lot of your jokes also come with amazing facial expressions.
Oh, thank you.
And that was one of them. just deadpan.
I hope my deadpan translates into audio form. We'll see.
Well, yeah, I guess we'll see. Even though this is the first episode, we don't want people to think, this is going to be super dry, boring.
Yeah.
The logistics behind the water, because we do so many interesting things. And we have a lot of really passionate people within our staff across the department as a whole that their passion is very, very infectious, and their enthusiasm is infectious. And I'm excited to show the quote unquote outside world, outside of our water world, how much really goes into what we do every day.
Yeah. I think a lot goes on that people have no idea about. Like the other day, I got to judge a spelling bee. And that was awesome. That's something that I never thought I would do working for the water department.
Yeah.
So it's all kinds of unexpected things like that that I think people will be surprised happens.
Yeah, because I mean, as a whole, the water department, we do a lot within our community to help out, and I mean, a lot within the state. But then even just as far as like the simple details of treating water, I think it's just something people take for granted, or what happens, when that water goes down the drain. Where is that all going? How is it being able to be used by people downriver from us and such? But even the importance of keeping our water quality and the river quality clean. Because it does start here, and it goes to Dallas, and eventually way down to Houston and into the Gulf. And so it's very important what we do here, not just as a company, but as a community for keeping water clean and safe.
I don't have anything to add. That's good. Hey, Katie.
Yes,
if you
John-Michael.
had to live inside of a movie, what movie would that be?
Okay, I know I've told you before that it was...
The good news is I don't remember, so you could say anything.
Oh, you don't remember? Okay, well, I think I want to change my answer. Okay, let me think here. What would be a good one? First of all, living is, very important to me. So I don't want to be in a dangerous movie. Because before I told you Toy Story, because from the human perspective, they have no idea anything is going on. So really, like if you want like a safe, survivable movie, Toy Story is all the way. But but realistically, if I rolled out the danger part of it, because I am pretty good at surviving. Okay, so one of my secret talents is I can tie amazing knots. Amazing knots.
Okay.
So I'm very good at like the survival kind of aspect.
I'm trying to guess what you're going to say based on knots.
Avatar.
Okay. Huh.
Surviving. That's where I was going. Follow my brain, John-Michael.
I thought you were going to say Muppets Treasure Island.
No, that is my favorite water movie, though. What is your favorite water-related movie? Muppets Treasure Island, hands down. Everybody's going to think your host is like a 12-year-old. But anyway, no. But Avatar. Amazing. And it made it even more incredible because we just went to Disney World like 6-7 months ago now, and Disney did the Avatar world.
Oh.
Insane. So like everything lights up, it glows. At my last job was in conservation education, one of my educators, her and I had the same opinion that for some reason, every time after we watched Avatar, we always wanted to go run through the woods barefoot. I don't know why, but it's an awesome movie with a really good message. And I really, one of my, again, side passions is tree biology. If there was a bigger field for tree canopy biologists, that's what I would be doing right now. Just go with me here. But
I don't know there was a field at all. So
exactly, because it's very limited. Like forest canopy research, because a lot of those canopies have their own ecosystems, and it's really, really cool. So anyway, but within Avatar, when they're talking about like the interconnectedness of trees and everything, there really is a system like that our current trees have.
Yeah.
Like they
communicate with each other. Right?
Correct. They communicate. They send nutrients to each other. So it really is, again, sort of like water, one of those really misunderstood, just undervalued systems within our natural world. So definitely Avatar. Because I guess besides all the creatures that could kill you, but I think I would take them. So
your safe world answer is Toy Story.
Yeah.
A human in Toy Story.
Yes.
And your danger answer is Avatar.
Avatar. Has anyone asked you what your movie is?
No.
What is the
I know. I already told you.
But again, I don't remember.
Because I don't think you've seen it. Okay. So when I was a child, I was a big Jimmy Buffett fan.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's right. Continue.
I don't want people to think I'm a Jimmy Buffett fan. But I was.
What's wrong with Jimmy Buffett?
No, he's fine. It's just when I went to Mexico with all these...
He's a really big water advocate. I mean, he sings about water. Well, I would assume so. If he sings about water, he must love the beach.
Yeah.
So...
He does love the beach.
See?
I bet he is an environmentalist. Anyway.
We'll have to look.
Jimmy, if
he's
you're
not,
listening...
He should be an environmentalist.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Can we start over?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so so we just asked me. Has anyone asked you yet what your favorite movie you would live in?
Well, I know they haven't. So one of my favorite movies of all time is a film called Captain Ron.
That's right.
And if anyone hasn't seen it, they should just go ahead and watch it. My mom has my copy of the DVD, or else I'd watch it tonight.
I feel like that's one of those movies you could get at like the $5 bin at Walmart.
I'm gonna ignore that. That's where I got it.
Yeah,
okay,
see?
10 years ago.
But there are like hidden gems in there, but you have to dig way to the bottom.
Yeah.
Because all the good stuff has already gone from the top.
You gotta pile them up in the other bin and just sift through.
I bet you could get a copy again.
I'm gonna pretend that wasn't an insult, because this
It's
movie has
not.
this movie has Kurt Russell, Martin Short. That's all the important ones, and they're on a boat. Okay, Kurt Russell is a grizzled sea captain, and he's really cool. I just wanted to live that life.
Gotcha.
But there's a little bit of danger. They're out on a boat. There's some, not terrorists, but revolutionists.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they get, I don't want to spoil anything, so just go ahead and watch it.
Captain Ron.
Captain Ron. My safe movie would probably be You've Got Mail.
Oh, that is very safe.
Or While You Were Sleeping.
Yeah.
You just be asleep.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, John-Michael here. Well, we managed to record our whole first episode without ever mentioning the name of the show. It's our first episode, so what do you expect? Anyway, this podcast is called H2OMG, and it's made entirely by the people here in Fort Worth Water Department's Customer Engagement and Conservation Groups. We're going to be releasing a brand new episode every other week, so please subscribe wherever you get your podcast so you won't miss anything. We're going to be taking you behind the scenes of everything that goes on in the water department, and we promise it will be more exciting than that makes it sound. We'd love to hear from you, and there are plenty of ways to get in touch with us. Find us on Twitter at FWWater and at FWAgua in Spanish. We're on Facebook at Fort Worth Water and at Fort Worth Agua in Spanish, and we're on Instagram at SaveFWWater. You can also email us with questions or episode ideas at WPE@fortworthtexas.gov. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.